Mibu, thank you for joining us.
No problem, thank you very much.
What brings you to Middle East Electricity?
Middle East Electricity is one of the premium, I think the premium power sector even in the region. And Ventures Onsite is actually a premium project tracking portal covering the construction projects in the Middle East and North Africa. We are actually the intelligence partner for the event for the 2017 edition. In fact, we've been associated with Middle East Electricity since last many years as a construction intelligence partner or the knowledge partner.
Ventures Middle East is a specialist project tracker. Why is that service necessary in this part of the world?
See, unlike, let's say, Europe or many other parts of the world, information is not very freely available in this part of the region. You go to any government organization or, you will not get a complete list of ongoing projects or planned projects, and that too, there is a lot of private sector investments happening in the region. So as an organization or as Ventures Onsite, a project tracking portal, what we do is we track construction activity in 20 countries in the Middle East and North African region. So we talk to clients, clients in the sense project owners, we talk to consultants, we talk to contractors, we collect information about all planned and ongoing projects. Construction projects, whether it can be power, it can be desalination, it can be oil and gas, it can be infrastructure, buildings. So each and every project, we collect information with all details, like who's the client, who's the project manager, who's the consultant, when is the tender going to be issued, who's the contractor, who are the subcontractor. So we have all this in one place, that's the Ventures Onsite portal. And our clients are basically anyone who is interested in the construction industry in the region. It can be a contractor, it can be a subcontractor, it can be a consultant, subconsultant, project management companies, suppliers, or even banks or embassies. Anyone who's looking at construction information for the region is actually benefiting from using our system.
Your market intelligence.
Yeah.
Who is the main audience for that information?
See, as I said, we have all these clients who are subscribing for this information for business leads, project leads. So it's a business development tool for all these companies. In addition to that, we have a lot of statistics coming out from the system. Like for example, if you ask me what's the, if I can say that in 2016, for example, 22 billion worth of projects were awarded to contractors. In 2017, 25 billion worth of contracts are expected to be awarded to contractors. So we generate a lot of these kind of statistics. Also, like for example, I can say that the total power construction market is around 320 billion for the MENA, for the GCC region, and out of that there is around 100 is nearly the renewable power for the region, the project size. So a lot of companies benefit out of these kind of statistics. We have, like for example, banks, or we have embassies, or these kind of events. We are actually the knowledge partner for almost all the major construction related events. Even for Middle East Electricity, actually we are doing a report on the power sector. So it's been well received by the audience as confirmed by Middle East Electricity. So we do a lot of these kind of reports, we do a lot of statistics and analysis, which is actually, we are contacted by the media houses like Gulf News or Construction Week, or many media houses for construction related numbers and statistics and things like that.
Would you say this is a growing market for this sort of market intelligence?
See, the number of projects, what is happening here is beyond belief. The size of, for a company, if I'm like for example building projects, there are, let's say, around 3,000, 4,000 building projects alone in UAE. So for a company to track these 4,000 projects, it's very difficult. I'm talking about building projects, for example. And out of these 4,000, some will be in the design stage, some will be in the construction stage, some will be on hold. So as a company, I need to track each and every project. I don't know, out of 50 projects on hold, maybe one is released last week to tender. So I cannot actually handle these, track these individual projects one by one. So it is very useful for our clients basically when they want to track projects, which projects they have to actually track. There could be 1,000 projects in the market which is going to be out for tender in the next 3 months. So out of that, which are the hot ones? Or maybe out of that, maybe 10 will be going to be put on hold very soon. So let me not work on those projects. So I need to know which are the active projects. So for our clients, like our retention rate, for example, is in the range of 85 to 90%. So why the retention rate is high? Because the clients are benefiting out of this information. So whether it's a small company or a medium-sized company or a large company or a company who's new to the region, all information in one place, and that too getting updated on a daily basis. So this is definitely a market which is growing in terms of projects, so which is definitely good for us as well.
Speaking about growth, do you think it will continue to grow?
The demand for power capacity for the next 4 years is actually around 69 gigawatts. And for the next 10 years, it's in the range of 100 gigawatts. That means you can imagine the amount of projects which are going to come into the market. So as a contractor or as a supplier, if I get to know about these projects right at the time of announcement, and if I'm getting updated about who's the consultant appointed, who's the project manager, how can I reach that person, when is the tender going to be issued? So the more number of projects, it is definitely good for us because we have more number of projects to track, which is we have more number of information to pass on to our clients, which definitely the clients will also in the end benefit from the number of projects actually. So if there is a demand for projects, there is a capacity for projects, then definitely that is something which good for us as well.
Fascinating. Mibu, thank you very much for joining us.
You're welcome.